How is it that you can win a NASCAR Truck Series championship and then somehow, unknowing to yourself, be irrelevant? Because that's Brett Moffitt. That is the... Also, why did I get the car out before I even did the intro? Okay then. Here's the box. I just did it as like a mental thought. Well, okay then. Cool. That's gonna make it easier. Anyways, this is Brett Moffitt's 2020 number 23 Destiny Homes playoff marking NASCAR Truck Series truck from GMS Racing in the 2020 NASCAR Truck Series. He races at Martin, so I think, is this a Harry Gant tribute? It is. Yes, it is. I know this for a fact. I know this. I know my stuff. I legitimately bought this because it was either this truck or the Plan B sale, the red Plan B Sales 23 truck. And I figured I have enough Circle B Diecast Plan B sale trucks and vehicles. Let's get the one with the playoff markings. I was really looking for that. Well, actually, the Jimmy Johnson throwback also had playoff markings, so it didn't really matter. I'm actually kind of glad I got this one instead. Because granted, I kind of got screwed out of that championship because of a... GMS got screwed out of 2 championships in 3 or 4 years because of a late race caution in Phoenix. That's actually ridiculous. I can't believe I just clued into that. It was with Moffitt in 23 and Infinger in the 23. That 23 truck is cursed, man. Jesus. Anyways, here's the truck. Looks pretty clean, man. I don't like the retro number on it. It kind of just annoys me for some reason. I don't have to tribute, but they didn't run Darlington, so it doesn't need to be on there. Anyways, take a look at the sponsors. Destiny Home, very clean, just a simple logo. I love when that happens. Chevrolet Silverado number 23, GMS Racing, Simpson, Sunoco, Goodyear, round of 8 sticker, NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series champion, or playoffs. I think it's playoffs. Beatty was a champion at the time as well. Mobile 1, I don't know, Cosmetic, Holly, something, Tilton, 23, Plan B Sales, Mobile 1, C-Tech, GMS Racing, or is it GMS Fabrications? I think it's GMS Fabrications. Yep. Wix, Mechanics Wear, bunch of other contingencies. Those should actually be right there. I don't know why it's like that. At least the Mechanics Wear logo and the 3M logo, not the Plan B Sales one or the C-Tech or the GMS Fabricators. That can stay on the that area over there. But anyways, Destiny Homes, obviously. I don't know. I guess these logos kind of cut that off. Double A, whatever that is. It's not the batteries. And another random yellow. Okay. Gilcrest Jewett? Is it Jules or Jewin? I can't read that, okay? It's a struggle today. On the rear end, you have Destiny Homes again, probably. Silverado, Chevrolet, 23, whatever the Silverado make is. Chevrolet, Destiny Homes, Brett Moffitt, name, and the 23 on the roof. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, the playoff markings were in this truck. I don't know if they just thought Brett wasn't going to be in the playoffs in the round of 8 at some point for some reason in 2020, but yeah, they should have ran this during, like, Darlington. Actually, they may have not ran Darlington in 2020. I don't think they did, actually. Now I gotta open up the 2020 Truck Series schedule. The heck am I doing here in my life? 2020 NASCAR Truck Series schedule. I'll just open up the Wikipedia page. But anyways, I don't know why they wouldn't have ran it somewhere else. I guess before that, everything was kind of just like last second, COVID, whatever. We're sorting stuff out as we go. That makes sense, I guess. But at the same time, man, why do we have to have blue on it? At least with the Jimmy Johnson one, the blue actually kind of matched with, I think, the Jimmy Johnson throwback. Glows blue. This one doesn't. There's no blue on this car. I know what the Harry Gant car looks like. And there's no fucking blue on it. So I don't really know what we're doing, boys, but we're doing something wrong. Where is the schedule? There it is. Let's just take a quick little glimpse here. Specifically the playoffs. Yeah, they ran Darlington in September. September 6th. Is that a Wednesday night race? Yes, it is. It's 100% a Wednesday night race. Because they're racing 4 days later Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it was a Wednesday night race. So, okay. Man, Truck Series did a lot of Wednesdays. No, they didn't. Did they? Looks like they did like a lot of random Wednesday night races. And I kind of dig it. I really do. What's the Bolden? I'm just looking at this now. Oh, Triple Truck Challenge. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't have ran that then. I think it would have been more sense. Maybe they were running a throwback and I just don't remember it, but he ran a lot of throwbacks at the end of the year. Couldn't tell you why. The Jim Johnson one kind of made sense, but at the same time, it was kind of weird. I mean, all the HMS cars are just doing the classic yellow number, which is so dumb. I'm sorry, it's so dumb. I hate it. It looks good sometimes. I think it looked good on the Elliott when he won on Elliott's car when he won the championship. Also looked good on Gordon's car because he did the silver. And I just realized they didn't do the silver for Dale, did they? They did the Exalta throwback, or the Exalta to Budweiser throwback. I don't know if they ran yellow numbers. Did they really not care about Dale that much? Jesus. Anyways, I spent 6 minutes like just randomly gambling or gavel no anymore. Anyways, yeah, I think three different 23 trucks are made in 2020. So I think it's this one, the Plan B Sales regular red, and the Plan B Sales Jimmy Johnson tribute. Those are the three I think that got made. Not sure about anything else. I don't think so. I think after this, the next 23 truck we got was the Infinger 23 truck. For sure. Could have had one in between. I'm just trying to think who ran that truck then. Because I think when I went to after Moffitt, Infinger... Did Moffitt run 2023? I know he did, because he went to Xfinity. I don't know if the 23 truck got ran in 2021. 2022 is when Infinger drove it, I think? Or that's when Infinger was full-time in the 9, and then 2023 drove the 23, because that was the last year of GMS and Truck Series. That was a good rant right there. Not rant, but discussion. Whatever the case is. Yeah, Brett Moffitt kind of just fell off the face of the earth. The last thing I remember from him is he won the truck race at Dega probably 2 years ago now? Or was it last? I think it was last year actually he won. Yeah, he won last year. Otherwise, I haven't heard of him. I guess he ran front row then, and then front row went to 2 full-time cars with Riggs and Chandler, so Brett kind of just got lost in a bit on all of that. I'm guessing sponsorship based, but it does suck. That's kind of happened like the last 3 Talladega winners. Tate Vogelman's gone for sponsorship. Truck Series, I should clarify, Truck Series Dega winners. Matt DiBenedetto just got dropped because he has an attitude issue now, or because he doesn't have any sponsors, so both. Then Brett, oh no. Gio Ruggiero is going to be out of a ride in a couple of years, man. Crap, he's only 19. Oh, man. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool truck. If you can find one of these 23 trucks, I think you probably want to pick it up. It's a pretty wide-known number from that kind of 2020 span. I'm surprised it took me this long to get one of these trucks. But, yeah. Speaking of GMS 23. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I'll just stop. It's fine. I'll just shut up. Yeah. That's all I got. Comment, like, subscribe. Is this actually... This isn't my first Brett Moffitt truck. I do want to check this out, actually. I think I have a couple Brett Moffitts because of... He ran the 24 before this in 2019. I got both of those trucks for Christmas, back in 2020 Christmas, I think. So I think this is like my 3rd or 4th Brett Moffitt because I have his 2018 championship. By the way, Truck Series champion is just no longer in the Truck Series or in any series. I don't understand how we let this happen, guys. I don't get it. This is my 5th one because I also have his 2020 FRA Auctions Xfinity car. Which I'm pretty sure he ran full-time, I think, in Xfinity for some reason in 2020. Or 2021 he did. And I guess like half of 2020 he ran. It was so strange. Brett Moffitt's career has been about as inconsistent as this video. So, with that, I'm going to do just like Brett Moffitt and retire for the night.